welcome back to Persian Vibes, your space to learn real, everyday Persian with ease. If you're learning Persian and want to sound more natural when you speak, this video is a must watch. Today we're going over 5 of the most common mistakes that learners make when speaking Persian. And trust me, even advanced learners sometimes still make these. But don't worry, I'll show you exactly what the mistake is, why it happens, and how to say it the native way. Ready? Let's go. This one is super common when learners introduce themselves. You might say, "Man hastam Jack." That's literally, I am Jack, and it makes sense. It makes sense grammatically, right? But native speakers don't talk like that. They actually attach the am ending to the name itself. So the natural way to say I am Jack is "Man Jackam." Let's look at a few more examples. Man aramam, I'm Aram. Man janam, I'm John. Man muallimam, I'm a teacher. That am is the short form of hastam, so you don't need to say both. If you say "Man aram hastam," it sounds too formal or like you're reading a textbook. Okay, so now you know, keep it natural. Mistake number 2. This is a really easy mistake to make, especially if your language doesn't have formal, informal versions of you. In Persian, we have 2 ways to say you: to, informal, and shoma, formal or respectful. And you can just use to with everyone. Let's break it down. Use to with friends, people your age, kids, and use shoma with elders, strangers, teachers, or anyone you want to show respect to. For example, talking to a friend, "To chetori?" How are you? Talking to your professor or teacher, "Shoma chetorid?" How are you, sir or madam? Mixing them up can sound disrespectful or awkward. So pay attention to your context. So mistake number 3. Now here is a tricky one, especially for English speakers. You might think I'm going, I am plus going. So in Persian, some people say daram miram. Because daram means I have, but that's not how we form the present tense in Persian. Present tense. We don't need daram unless we really mean I have, or our tense is present progressive. Correct sentence is miram, I go. So let's practice. I eat, میخورم. I work, کار میکنم. I learn Persian, فارسی یاد میگیرم. There is no daram unless you're trying to say I have something like I have a car, من یک ماشین دارم. Or the point you need to know is when we are speaking in present progressive, we use daram like daram میخورم, which means I am eating now, or daram miyam, which means I am coming now. Okay, got it? Great. So mistake number 4. This is a simple vocabulary mistake, but it can confuse people in conversation. In, this, un, that. But if you mix them up, people might think you're talking about something completely different. So let's do some examples. In sag, this dog. Un sag, that dog. In kitab, this book. Un kitab, that book. Easy, right? Just remember, in is close to you, un is farther away. You can even add emphasis. Inja here, unja there. Now you're speaking with precision. So mistake number 5. Okay, this is probably the biggest one. When you think in English and translate word for word into Persian, it actually doesn't work. Let me show you. English, I have hunger. Some learners say من گشنه دارم, which sounds weird. Native Persian speakers say گشنم شده or گشنم شده. I've become hungry. We often use expressions instead of direct translations. Another example English is I miss you. Learners say من دلم برات تنگ شده, which is actually correct. But if you just said I miss you as من miss میکنم تو, that's no. So always learn the real expressions, not just individual words, okay? So let's recap quickly. Number 1, don't say من هستم Michael, say Michaela. Number 2, use شما to be polite, not always to to, okay? So number 3, drop دارم from present tense, use it only in present progressive. Number 4, don't confuse in and un. Number 5, don't translate word for word from English. Learn native expressions. Which one of these mistakes have you made before? Tell me in the comments. And let's keep learning together. If you enjoyed this, okay, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more natural Persian lessons here on Persian Vibes. So, see you next time. Khodafez!